Hi everyone, this is Sanjay Kuwar. Welcome back for learning English subject. Today we are going to learn a poem, How Doth the Little Busy Bee, written by Isaac Watts. First, let us get information about the poet. Isaac Watts was born in 1674 and died in 1748. He was an English Christian minister and hymn writer. He means a song of praise to God. He is recognized as the godfather of hymnody. In his poem, How Doth the Little Busy Bee, the poet tells us how the bee works hard to collect honey and build its hive. Now, dear students, let's read the whole poem. First stanza. How doth the little busy bee improve each shining hour and gathers honey all the day from every opening flower. Now, second stanza. How skillfully she builds her cell, how neat she spreads her wax, and labors hard to store it well with the sweet food she makes. Dear students, there are 4 stanzas in the original poem, but here only 2 stanzas are given for our study. Let's learn them in detail. First stanza of the poem. How doth the little busy bee improve each shining hour and gather honey all the day from every opening flower. Dear students, here in this stanza, the poet is talking about a little honeybee. He calls it busy because it is busy always doing some work. The poet wonders that how the little honeybee makes use of the day to do her work. Doth means does. Shining hour means daytime. The little honeybee works harder and harder every time of the day. It doesn't waste its time unnecessarily. The poet further says that the honeybee gathers honey all the day from every opening flower. Opening flower means blooming flowers. It visits flower to flower and collects honey throughout the whole day. Now, dear students, let's see the second stanza of the poem. How skillfully she builds her cell, how neat she spread her wax, and labors hard to store it well with the sweet food she makes. Here in this stanza, the poet tells us that the honeybee builds her cell very skillfully and gently. Cell means a compartment in the honeycomb. She also spreads her wax neatly and carefully in it. She works very hard to collect sweet food, that is honey, from different flowers and store it well in the cells. Dear students, in this way, through the poem, the poet wants us to give the message that we should always involve ourselves in some useful activities like the honeybee. You may have heard about the famous proverb, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. It means that if we are idle, mischievous and destructive thoughts come to our minds. Therefore, the poet wants us to be hardworking and useful like honeybee. Dear students, in this poem, the poet uses some rhyming words. They are our flower, cell, well, wax, max,